Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is part 10 of Intervention. Enjoy. What were you thinking about? Hawks asked curiously. He had seen the look on your face while you'd let your mind wander off a bit. Nothing, you said quickly as you got up and swayed a little. Whoa, easy. Let me help you to your room, Hawks said with another light chuckle. You're gonna hurt someone if you're not careful. I'm okay, you lied, watching the floor sway a bit. I didn't think I gave you that much wine, but looks like it was a little too much. Hawks grunted as he helped you along. Sorry, you mumbled. No need for sorry, he said gently. You just rest now, okay? You nodded and stumbled into your room and flopped down on the bed, happy to be somewhere that wasn't going to be rocking so much. Hawks helped to pull the covers back and get you sorted, then pulled the covers up and placed a hand on your forehead. Hawks? You whispered in question. Yeah, he asked. I don't want to be his anymore. Can you cut the strings? You asked, tears filling your eyes once more. If I can't die, then can he? Hawks pursed his lips and just kept his hand on you a little longer before wishing you a restful sleep and leaving. His walk back down to the lounge area was a lot more stoic than the walk with you up to your room. His mind and heart were heavy. Clearing his throat, he reached for his phone and then placed it to his ear. Yeah, it's me, he said into the receiver. You woke in the early hours of the morning, sweating and shaking. It was that dream again, the one where you were at the gala with him, and he had his hands all over another female hero with perfect skin, his hands sliding down her bare back that was accessible through her backless dress. You felt sick, disgusted in yourself. It was all your fault. Well, that's what he had screamed in your face afterwards when you tried to approach him about it. If you didn't look so disgusting, then maybe I would have been touching you. His words had cut you deep. With a severe lump in your throat, you had jolted awake, sitting up in bed with an aching heart. Pushing the covers back, you got out of bed and stumbled down the hall to Hawks's room. Hawks, you whispered as you pushed the door open. He hummed in question. What's up? I just need a hug, he said in a broken voice. I know I'm not very huggable, but I just need... Hawks was up and out of bed in a flash and had you in his arms. You didn't register that he had no top on. All you knew was that he was very warm and he smelled amazing. You inhaled deeply as you grabbed onto him, your fingers sinking into his warm back as he enveloped you with his wings. Slowly he backed back to the bed. Come and lie down. I'm not going to do anything, just cuddle, promise, he said as he shifted over you for you to hop in beside him. You just hopped in straight away. You just needed comfort at that point. Like a scared child, you curled up under his wing, shaking and sobbing. Hawks stroked your hair lightly as you lay there, not having anything to say at that point. You looked so cute and vulnerable, and he really wanted to hold you closer and make everything better, but out of respect to his friend Dabi, he just did the bare minimum. This sucks, you mumbled. I'm giving up on everything. It would just be better if I was on my own forever. Don't talk like that, Hawk said softly. I already told you I'd be here for you, didn't I? Yin? But your deeper breathing told him that you'd drifted back off to sleep. I guess it's okay if she stays here the night, he thought as he shifted to get more comfortable. As he moved, you reached out to hold on to him, your hand sliding down his bare front and resting on the top of his waistband. Hawk swallowed thickly. Oh boy, this is going to be a rough night for me, he thought as he gently tried to move your hand. Hawks, you moaned sleepily. Don't go for a jog. Hawks smiled. If you snuck into his bed at night at the academy, sometimes he would inadvertently wake you when he got up at 5 a.m. to go for a jog. Your mind must have gone back to then. Okay, I won't, he whispered, settling back down but sliding away a little so that your warm, inviting hand on his bare front didn't excite him too much. Thank you, whispered before falling back off to sleep. You're almost too much, Hawks whispered as he bent his head down and kissed you on the top of your head. Out of respect for Dabi, I'll have to sleep further away. With one wing stretched over you, he fell asleep again, making sure not to get too close. The next time he woke, you were snuggled up beside him and he had both arms around you, one of his hands resting across your chest. With a sudden jolt, he lurched backwards and fell off the bed, waking you immediately. Hawks, what are you doing? You asked sleepily. Morning stretch, he lied, popping his head up over the side of the bed to look at you. What am I doing here? You asked, looking around his bed. You came in last night, a little out of it. We didn't do anything, don't worry, he said quickly. Okay. You yawned, flopping back onto the bed. Hey, you said after a second. He hummed, trying to find a shirt on the floor that he could put on temporarily to cover his torso. I think I need help, he said softly. Hawks popped his head up over the side of the bed again and looked at you as you turned your head to the side and looked back at him. I think I'm going to go see a psychiatrist or something. I'm messed up. Hawks smiled at you. I'm proud of you, he said gently. You nodded and looked back up at the ceiling. Thank you, he then said. If it weren't for you and Dabi, I don't know what would have happened. What are friends for? He asked with a grin, finally pulling his shirt on and standing up. We'll both be here to help you through. Thanks, he said gratefully. I think for now I just need to focus on me. Could you help me change my number and stuff though? I'm determined to cut him off completely. That's the spirit, he said enthusiastically. Like I said, I'm here to help you through it, as is Dabi, in his own way. We'll start right away. I'll go and get your phone and take the SIM out. Thanks, Hawks, you said, feeling a weight lift from your shoulders. I think I'm going to be okay. You are. You're going to be just fine, he said reassuringly. I don't know why, but I feel like someone out there, someone listening, needed that chapter today. So if that's you, I love you, and I hope you hang on till the next chapter. The next 2 chapters are a bit of a time skip into the future to see how you're going. And one is a Dabi ending and one is a Hawks ending, so that you end up with both your boys in alternate timelines, so it keeps everybody happy. See you tomorrow.